Life, in its complex dance, sometimes puts us in anguishing existential circumstances. Not always the reason is clear. Other times, the reason is very objective. No matter how, but all of us access at some point an intense existential anguish, internal, reflecting emotional processes and personal experiences that can have direct or indirect relation to external phenomena. As complicated as it is to clarify the ways in which the mental and emotional processes leads us to this state, the experience is very striking and carries within itself a certain similarity. A tightness in the chest, anguish in its rawest and sharpest form. Going through these moments may not seem possible, and we can both go towards despair and the desire for it to cease soon, as well as towards inertia, to a conformism that borders on full disenchantment. Whatever our reaction, life doesn't seem to find space to express and manifest itself with some level of coherence and meaning within us in those moments. Of course, it is possible to find understanding in this existential anguish, but this usually occurs in moments when we are not fully consumed by the despair of this painful experience. However, no matter how much we have accessed or lived the light of love, joy, and consciousness in our lives, this light can be obscured by these challenging moments. Just as the tip of our fingers, when placed in front of our eyes in the correct position, can block out all the light of the sun, so can a mistaken belief block and hide all the light of our true being. Therefore, we have here an incredible, but delicate and often unnoticed, opportunity to apply the light of the knowledge of the Spirit to illuminate this point of pain, anguish, and fear. In that moment when the anguish is pulsing intensely in the chest and nothing else makes sense, take a moment of genuine surrender and breathe deeply. Don't pressure yourself to achieve any immediate results. Just feel the breath, the air entering and filling the entire lung, to then be exhaled. Close your eyes and perceive, feel the anguish and where it is manifesting in the body. And then ask, has this feeling always been with me? Continue breathing, looking. Although we know the power that breathing has as a key to our consciousness, it is from these experiences of pain and despair that the ego tries to take control of the mind and, with arrogance, thinks that it already knows what it should do. Therefore, take a deep breath while observing the feeling of tightness and anguish in your chest. Realize that this phenomenon is exactly this, a phenomenon, something that presents itself, no matter how intense, and then disappears, like every idea you think and every emotion you have ever felt. Here, we are not ignoring or neglecting the possibility that this is a symptom, a picture of something else occurring in this living system that we call I. But we are recognizing the impermanence and transience of this identity, of this individual self, and everything that is attached to this concept. Resuming our observation and breathing, we can, however, notice that something remains, something is present, recognizing the phenomena. The air enters, the air leaves, but you, the true you, remains. A thought comes, entertains us, and soon follows its journey. But the one who observed and interacted with the thought persists. The anguish, the tightness in the chest, still hurts. But this anguish is perceived by something. Focus on this place, on this experience of observing, and recognize that that which is observed cannot be the observer. Who observes the phenomena is not the phenomenon itself. Breathe in this place, in this presence. Here the phenomena can still dialogue with us, test our attention. But in this presence, in this pure and simple anchoring, we can regain the only place in which that which is perennial recognizes itself. In this place, peace reigns and presence is sovereign. In this place, we can appreciate and surrender to the impermanence of life. detaching from experiences, phenomena, ideas, feelings, and expectations. This impermanence that teaches us so much humility to feel and let go. Peace. True, deep, and always accessible peace. Peace of knowing that not everything in the manifested reality of phenomena needs to be at peace, because this peace does not depend on external conditions to exist. May your eternal presence flow into the infinite cosmic consciousness. May this key, passed down by so many ancestors of so many traditions, be close to your heart in moments of anguish. Allow yourself to feel and be free, free at last.